Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Azia binti Azhar. I am Part 1 Science student from UiT Tapa AS120 course from Group 19. In this video, I will explain what is chemical in perfume.
Alright, since the beginning of recording history, humans have attempted to mask or change their own odor by using perfume, which emulate natural pleasant smell. Many natural and man-made materials have been used to make perfume to apply to their skin and clothing, to put in cleaners and cosmetics, or to scent the air. Because of differences in body chemistry, temperature, and body odors, no perfume will smell exactly the same on any two people. Perfume comes from the Latin per, meaning through, and fumum, or smoke. Many ancient perfumes were made by extracting natural oils from plants through pressing and steaming. The oil was then burned to scent the air. Today, most perfume is used to scent bar soaps. Some products are even perfumed with industrial odorants to mask unpleasant smells or to appear unscented. While fragrant liquids used for the body are often considered perfume, true perfumes are defined as extracts or essence and contain a percentage of oil distilled in alcohol. Water is also used. The United States is in the world's largest perfume market, with annual sales totaling several billion of dollars. What is perfume? Actually, perfume is a mixture or fragrant essential oils or aroma compounds, adhesives, and solvents, usually in liquid form, used to give the human body, animal, wood object, and the living spaces an agreeable scent. Ancient texts and archaeological excavations show the use of perfume in some of the earliest human civilizations. The main chemical or compounds of perfume is first, perfume or fragrance oils. Perfume oil can be divided into two types: synthetic oil or a fragrance taken out of specific sources by methods such as headspace. Headspace vacuums the smell directly from the object and recreates the smell by getting a printout of its chemical equation. Oils are extracted from flowers, plants, animals, or other natural resources. The chemical equation for perfume oil are dependent completely upon what the oil was taken from. Next is water and alcohol. There are many types of alcohol that can be used in perfume making, but ethyl alcohol C2H6O is most commonly used as it helps the fragrance to spread out. Distilled water H2O is also used in the fragrance of spreading out the smell of the fragrance. Based on amount of dilution added, there is a much different range of perfumes. The concentration perfume you can buy is perfume, and the least concentrated perfume is cologne. Next, I will explain the ingredient in the perfume. Natural ingredients found in the perfume, such as flowers, grasses, spices, fruit, wood, roots, designs, blossoms, leaves, gums, and animal secretion, as well as resources like alcohol, petrochemicals, coal, and coal tar are used in the manufacture of perfume. Some plants, such as lily of the valley, do not produce oils naturally. In fact, only about 2,000 of the 250,000 known flowering plant species contain these essential oils. Therefore, synthetic chemicals must be used to recreate the smell of non-oily substances. Synthetic also create original scents not found in nature. Some perfume ingredients are animal products. For example, castor comes from beavers, musk from male deer, and ambergris from the sperm whale. Animal substances are often used as preservatives that enable perfume to evaporate slowly and emit odor longer. Other preservatives include coal tar, mousses, resin, or synthetic chemicals. Alcohol and sometimes water are used to dilute ingredients in perfumes. It is the ratio of alcohol to scent that determines whether the perfume is used toilet water or cologne. Common ingredients found in perfume are acetone, ethanol, benzaldehyde, formaldehyde, limonene, methylene, chloride, camphor, ethyl acetate, phenolone, and benzyl alcohol. Majority of perfumes compose a three-part structure. First, the head, also known as the top note, is the first olfactory impression the perfume conveys. The second is heart note, which is the main fragrance which lasts for several hours. The last one is taste note, which is the fragrance that underpins the full perfume and it comprises of the minimum volatile chemicals. These parts or structure make the fragrances last for the whole day. Based on role of chemistry, the smell is a molecule that floats in the air as it is very light. Materials used in the fragrances are generally semi-volatile organic compounds, and molecular weight of these organic compounds hardly exceeds 260 mu. However, the very molecule that floats in the air does not have a smell or does not have enough smell to be perceived by the human nose. Example, carbon monoxide. Our perfume smells is not dependent on what it comes from, but also on how an individual is chemically connected to perceiving. Chemical reaction resulted by light can alter your perfume smell, as the energy present in light can break down the bonds present in molecules of the fragrance. Bright sunlight can damage your perfume, and air also can corrupt perfume fragrance because of oxidation, the same process that turns uncorked wine into vinegar. With this being informed, the best place to keep the perfume is in a dark place and at a room temperature in a spray bottle, and the best place to apply perfume is on the pulse point because the pulse will warm the perfume and cause consistent spreading of its scent. There are four processes of manufacturing. There are collection, extraction, blending, and aging. Firstly is collection. Before the manufacturing process begins, the initial ingredients must be brought to the manufacturing center. Plant substances are harvested from around the world, often handpicked for their fragrance. Animal products are obtained by extracting the fatty substances directly from the animal. Aromatic chemicals used in synthetic perfume are created in the laboratory by perfume chemists. Secondly is extraction. Oils are extracted from plant substances by several methods: steam distillation, solvent extraction, effleurage, maceration, and expression. We're going to look at steam distillation. Steam is passed through plant material held in a still, whereby the essential oil turns to gas. This gas is then passed through tubes, cooled, and liquefied. Oils can also be extracted by boiling plant substance like flower settle in water instead of steaming them. Next, solvent extraction. Flowers are put into large fluctuating tanks or drums, and benzene or a petroleum either is poured over the flowers, extracting the essential oils. The flower part dissolves in the solvent and leave a waxy material that contains the oil, which is then placed in ethyl alcohol. Oil dissolved in the alcohol and rises. Heat is used to evaporate the alcohol, which once fully burned off, give a higher concentration of the perfume oil on the bottom. Oil are extracted from plant substances by steam distillation, solvent extraction, and fluoride distillation or expression. For and fluoride, flowers are sprayed on the glass sheet coated with grease. The glass sheets are placed between wooden frames in tiers. Then the flowers are removed by hand and changed until the grease has absorbed their fragrance. The process of maceration is similar to enfleurage, except that warm fats are used to soak up the flower smell. As in solvent extraction, the grease and fats are dissolved in alcohol to obtain the essential oil. Expression is the oldest and least complex method of extraction. By this process, now used in obtaining citrus oils from the reed, the fruit or plant is manually or mechanically pressed until all of the oil is squeezed out. It is the ratio of alcohol to scent that determines perfume with the toilet and color. Now we move to the third process of manufacturing perfume, which is blending. Once the perfume oils are collected, they are ready to be blended together according to a formula determined by a master in the field known as a nose. It may take as many as 800 different ingredients and several years to develop the special formula for a scent. After the scent has been created, it is mixed with alcohol. The amount of alcohol in a scent can vary greatly. Most full perfumes are made of about 10 to 20% perfume oils dissolved in alcohol and a trace of water. Clothes contain approximately 3 to 5% oil diluted in 80 to 19 alcohol, with water making up about 10%. Toilet water has at the least amount, 2% oil in 80 to 90 alcohol and 20% water. The last process is aging. Fine perfume is often aged for several months or even years after it is blended. Following this, a note will once again test the perfume to ensure that the correct scent has been achieved. Each essential oil and perfume has three notes: notes boutique or top notes, notes secure, central or heart notes, and notes defined, base notes. The top, the top notes have tangy or citrus-like smells. Central notes aromatic flowers like rose and jasmine provide body, and base note woody fragrances provide an enduring fragrance. More notes of various smells may be further blended. Last but not least, because perfumes depend heavily on harvest of plants, substance, and the availability of animal products, perfumery can often turn risky. Thousands of flowers are needed to obtain just 1 pound of essential oils, and if the season's crop is destroyed by disease or adverse weather, perfumery could be in jeopardy. In addition, consistency is hard to maintain in natural oils. Same species of plant raised in several different areas with slightly different growing conditions may be not hair oils do exactly the same thing. I think that's all from me. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.